Hey Style Squad, it's Rochelle here from Reunion Training, and today I'm going to take you through a bit of an ab workout. So you're going to need a long power band for this workout and also something that you can anchor your power band to. So today I'm using a sled because I'm lucky enough to have one in here, but if you're at home, think about using a sideboard, or you might be using, if you've got like a balcony, you can anchor it to that. So I'm just going to wrap it around, pull it through, and that's what we've got there, okay? So that's what we're going to be using for our abs. Now we're going to go into a really quick ab activation, so a slow mountain climber, and then we'll get into the workout. So coming down into your plank position, and we're just going to do, pelvis is tucked under, shoulder blades are pulled apart, and we're just going to hold a slow mountain climber, trying to get those knees all the way to the elbows and back, changing sides. Knees to your elbows and back and hold. So you want your shoulders to be directly over your wrists down here and back, hold. Really try and pull that tummy into the back of your spine, holding it nice and tight. We've got one more on either side. And last one here and down. Okay, that might get you a little bit warm through the abs. So our first exercise we're going to do here, it's called a banded Piloff press. So I like to do mine standing, but if you've only got a low anchor point, you're probably better off doing it kneeling, okay? So one knee up towards the band. I'm going to do it standing today. So what we need to do is, if my anchor point is straight ahead, I'm going to turn so my body is in line with that anchor point. From there, I've got a leading hand. I'm going to grab my band so there's tension on that band and hold my hand in front of my body. And right now we're going to go for 20, okay? So that is our first exercise. The second one, I'm going to turn around and do the other side. So we're going to be working our obliques here. And then the last one we're going to do is called a banded dead bug. So coming down onto the ground, make sure you've got that tension. Hands come above the head, bend through those knees, shoulder blades are off the ground, and we're just going to do a single leg. So I'll talk you through it as we go, okay? So on every rep, we're going to make sure we blow out like we're blowing a balloon up and come down for our leg lowers, okay? But starting up on our Piloff press, I'm going to do standard. If you need to go on your knees, you can do that too. All right. So we've got 20 reps of each times 3 of this first block. We have 3 blocks in total, okay? So standing opposite to your anchor point, grab with your leading hand, okay, Piloff press, into the middle of your body. So you want to have that tension. You want to be feeling it through your obliques, okay? All right, big breath in and pushing forward for 1, okay? Simple as that. Keep it going, hold out for 1. Try and get those straight arms if possible. I think I'm around 10, 11, 12, big push, 13, 14, hold out for 1, 15, really resist, trying to be pulled by the band, okay? Really resist that. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around. Now, I'm sorry about putting my back to you, but we're going to get it done on the other side too. Okay, so pulling up. For the purpose of this one, I'm just going to stay on this side just so you'll be able to see me. So just pretend that I changed sides. So hopefully you change sides too. Okay, so going for 20 and 19, looking straight ahead. 18, hold out. 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, and 10. Try and straighten those arms every time. Resist against that band. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 there. Okay, coming down. Make sure you've got resistance at the top. We've got our dead bugs. All right, so resist that band at the top. Straighten those arms, bend through those knees. Now what I need you to bring your shoulders off the ground. Now what I need you to think is like blowing out a balloon, all right? So tummy is also tucked in. Big breath in and push that knee away. Keep that tension on. Keep it going. I'm counting it down. We've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Keep those arms straight. 7, 6. Shoulder blades off the floor. 5, 4, 3. 2 more. 2 and 1. Nice. All right, we're going up and we're going to repeat that block again. Okay. So starting off with your Piloff press. All right, so standing in line with your anchor point, getting that tension, got that leading hand, the first one that you started with, and we're going to push. 19, 18, and 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12. Resist against that band. 9, 8, 7, nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now changing sides, coming around. I'll do it from this side on this one. Sorry to have my back to you, but keep it going. Big push. Get that resistance. Hold those arms out. 15, 14, you've got it. And 10 more to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 there. All right, coming down onto your back. We've got our dead bugs again. All right, team. So hands just above your head. Get tension on that band at the top. Nice straight arms. Bend through those knees. Lift those shoulders. Suck that tummy in. And breathe out on every rep. I want you to count out 20 here, okay? Now you don't have to rush this movement. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more on each side. Nice. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, team. Okay. So standing up, or if you're doing your kneeling version, make sure the knee that's coming back is the one that's closest to your band, okay? So grab that leading hand, pull it on through, get the resistance, shoulders back and straight, suck that tummy in, and we're going. 3, try and hold out for 1, there you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Go 10 more here. 10, 9, and 8, 7, big push. 6, resist that band. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it around. Use that leading hand. I'm going to do my back to you again, but I'll turn around at the end. So use that hand. Big push through. How rude having my back to you. And push. 17 and 16. Hold those arms out straight. And 14 and 13, 12, 11, big push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, what do they say? Eyes on the back of the head, hey? 3 and 2 and 1. All right, come on down. We've got our last dead bugs here, okay? Come on down. So get that resistance. Make sure you got enough. Wiggle away if you need to get that resistance on the band. Arms nice up and straight, shoulder blades off the ground, bend through those knees, and let's go. Make sure you're breathing every time. And 15, nice. So you can take this as slow or as fast as you need to, okay? And 4, 3, oh, it's burning already. 2, and 1. Nice work, team. All right, so that was our block 1 of 3. So for our second block here, we're going to do what it's called a banded rotation. Now, I'm going to stay on my knees for this one. You can do it standing as well, but I prefer to do this one on my knees. Okay, so again, we're going to come parallel to that bar wherever your anchor point is. Now, I like to push my hips away slightly like this. Okay, and what we're going to do is make sure you have that resistance on the band again. So our first exercise of the 3 is we're going to rotate all the way around. Rotate all the way around. Now, where you're going to feel this is all through your obliques and also your middle core, all right? Now, if a 6-pack is really what you want to get, the first thing I'd probably tell my clients is to look at their nutrition, okay? So you can do all the ab work under the world, but if it's hiding under a layer of fat under there, it's going to be very hard to get them out, okay? So focus on nutrition is the first thing to do to get your core popping out. The next one we're going to do is a leg lowers. All right, so similar to where we were before on the ground, this time we're going to lower our legs. So 2 at a time for this one. Start with bent knees. If you feel up for it, you can start to straighten your legs just as long as your lower back doesn't pop off the ground, okay? So really try and push that lower back into the ground on this one. And then the last one we've got is our leg flutters, up and down, squeezing through those quads, squeezing through that midsection. So the first one I'm going to do is our rotation. Let's get my laptop ready. All right. So on your knees. Now, depending on how much resistance your band has, so the thicker the band, the harder this movement's going to be. So if you've got a super light band, you may not feel this as much, and that's okay. Start light, and we can start to, when you get a band, you can actually redo this workout, and you'll get probably a better workout out of it, obviously. All right, so our knees are going to be in line, opposite our anchor point. So whether it's on your couch or on your bench, on your poolside fence, whatever it is. Okay, now I'm going to anchor my hips slightly away from the point, and I'm going to pull. All right, and 2, and 3. This is one of my favorite rotational exercises. And 4. Really stay nice and straight. 5, and 6. We're going to go for 12. 7, and 8. Keep it going. 9, and 10. Keep those arms straight. 11, and 12. Whew. Burning right through that oblique here. So I'm going to turn on you guys again. How rude. All right, use that leading arm. Now this time you're going to anchor your hips away from your anchor point, okay? Now, use that leading arm, get the tension on the band, straight arms, and we're going to rotate through. So you might find that one of your sides is a little bit more weak than the other, and that's okay, that's normal, but it might just mean you want to do a few little rotations, a few more rotations on that side to strengthen it. I know this one for me is weaker than the other side. We're going to go for 4 more. 4, and 3. Almost feel like you're throwing a ball against the wall, right? So if I was throwing a ball against the wall, that's almost the movement you want to get. All right, coming down on your back, we have our single or our double. Oh no, they're both double, I'm lying to you. You can do bent knees or straight knees for this one. Bent knees or straight knees, so you choose. Hands above the head, shoulders off the ground. So you can either do bent or keep them straight. As long as, remember, that lower back doesn't pop off the ground. So you really want to try and anchor that into the ground. Keep it going, whatever you've chosen for your option. 5, and 4. 3 more. 3, and 2. Now the kicker on this one is we're going to stay up nice and high. So squeezing through quads, squeezing through abs, and we're going to add in our leg flutters. 16, 15, 14, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Back to the beginning. Okay, we've got our cable rotations again. Now, guys, if you're feeling like you've got heaps of energy, feel free to rewind the first block and do an extra set. It's not going to hurt you, okay? If anything, you probably want to get about, I'd say, a good 3 or 4 sets out of any of these. And you can do it every second day. It's not going to be a problem. It's quite low impact and a really good core strengthener. All right, focus, Rochelle. All right, now, in line with our anchor point, as you notice, my ankle point's not too high either. It's kind of in line where almost the breast area or the abdominal area is. That's what they're called, right? So almost in line with that. So just below my shoulders, okay? Now, I'm going to anchor or turn, swivel my hips out. And we're going for our rotation. 11 and 10. People, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Go for 4 more. 4. Keep those arms straight if you can. 3, 2, and 1. If you find this isn't working so much, you probably need to come out a little bit more and get more resistance on your band. Now we're going to swivel sides. Leading hand is on the band. I'm going to move my hips out slightly. Stay nice and high. Big deep breath in. Shoulders back, tummy tight. And we're going to rotate. Almost like throwing that ball against the side of, hopefully, not a nice room in your house. So for 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2 more here, 2, and last one, 1. Coming onto the ground, we've got our leg lowers. So arms up straight, use that resistance, shoulders off the ground. Whether you're going bent or straight, I'm going to go straight. And 11. And 10. Keep breathing. Now you can take this as slow or as fast as you want. I find for ab exercises or core exercises, slower is sometimes always better. So you can really go down for a count of 3, 2, 1, and up if that's what you'd like, okay? Maybe 2 more, and 1. Now stay up. We're going in. We've got 20. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, one more round. Let's go. All right. Now there's so many core exercises we can do. This is just a good example with a band. I'll do another one, maybe with some dumbbells next time or a little bit of resistance weight, just to mix it up if you don't have a band at home. All right. Slightly turned out. Leading hand, we're going for 12 and 11. Throw that ball against the wall. 10 and 9 and 8, 7 and 6, 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2. Last one and 1. Changing sides. Last one of these rotations. Get in line. Move those hips out, angle those hips out, use that leading hand, and going for it. Stay up nice and high, suck that tummy in, really get those obliques firing, a lot of rotational work. Give me 4 more, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Woo, straight down for your leg flutters, let's go. Okay. All right. I hope you have some good tunes in the background and it's not too quiet. You're just listening to me. All right. So choose what you're going to do, whether it's bent knee or straight. Remember, as long as that lower back is hitting the ground, you're pushing it into the ground, okay? Go for 5 and 4. Shoulders off the ground as much as you can. 3, or head. 2, last one, and we're going to stay up For 20, 19, 18, 17, squeeze through those quads. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, team. Nice work. Okay, now for our last block here, we're not going to need our bands, but what what our kicker is that we're not going to drop to the ground, okay? So I'll count us out. The first one is a plank with our forearms on the ground. The second one, we're going to go into a side plank pulse on our left, and then we're going to rotate to our right, okay? So I'll count us out with the timer, roughly about 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. Get ready to go in 3, in 2, and 1. Coming down into your plank. Now, see how my butt is high? We're going to drop through the hips, squeeze through the glutes so the pelvis comes under, push those shoulder blades apart, and hang down here. Make sure you're breathing, but I really want to make sure the whole body is a nice straight line. Now, if someone came over and pushed me over, I'm not going to even tilt, okay? Everything is nice and squeezed. You've got 30 seconds. So hang down here. Keep breathing. Suck that belly in. Ten seconds. In 3, 2, we're going to roll to our left, and 1, coming to the side. So once you get into that position, so on your shoulders directly on your wrists directly, what are they called? Elbows directly under, and then we're going to rotate and up. Rotate and up. Now, what I really want to see is under this body, you're going to lift it up, okay? Almost got a bridge, or I like to call it a rainbow shape, underneath the body as we rotate, okay? We're not dropping. For 4 and 3, 2 more here, 2, last one, and 1. Now we're going to roll straight to the opposite side. Get that rainbow shape underneath. Once you've got that, you can rotate. 6 and 5, deep push. Now, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. I'll give you one rest, and then we're going to go into our last set here. Whew, big breath in. All right, we're going into our plank. Get ready to go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Again, drop those hips, squeeze those glutes and those quads. Shoulder blades, pull them apart. We're hanging down here. Make sure you keep breathing. It's a little bit of a mental battle, I find, the plank. You can do it. Your mind sometimes tells you you can't, but you can. All right, we're going to get ready. I'm going to go into our left in 3, 2, and 1. Rolling to the side and up. Rotate up. Really lift those hips. And 4, 3, and 2. Last one. And 1. Roll to the other side. Lift those hips once you've got it. 6 and 5. Go for 4. 2 more. 2 and 1. Nice work, team. Coming onto your front, onto your knees, sitting back into your child's pose. Awesome work. Now, like I said before, if you need more, and come on up. If you need more, you can just rewind a little bit and repeat one of the blocks, okay? So you could do those plank ones 2 or 3 times and get a little bit more out of it. Otherwise, thanks for joining me for some abs, and we'll see you next week.